Champion Plan, right off the bat, to me, it means I think of a new life.
This isn't just a one encounter, they get you somewhere and then you're done with them. They stick with you.
What the Champion Plan really is, it's police-assisted recovery. The idea is that anyone who's struggling with any form of addiction can walk into the police department and ask for help.
Well, the process is very effective. When the person has their moment of clarity, they come into the station, which is a big step. That's a big first step. When they come into the lobby, they're identified, they're put into our computer, and then we have to run a warrant check. If they have a warrant, we have to arrest them, we bring them to court, and we've had 100% as of today that come back to join the Champion program after they clear their warrant.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run your name, okay? Make sure everything is clear, make sure there aren't any warrants, okay? Once that clears, I'll put in a call and we will give them a call. They'll come pick you up within 15 minutes or so, okay? Also, I need to let you know we have to pat frisk you just for their safety, okay? All right, so have a seat for a minute, okay?
If they're okay with warrants, then we do a Corey check on them. If they clear the Corey with the parameters we have on that, then they're accepted into the Champion Plan. We call over to our partners, and a champion will come over, one or two, and they escort them to the program.
Hi, it's Officer Brown, and I have one female to be picked up, okay? All right, thank you.
And then we partner with the Gandara Center to take it from there and help individuals with placement of what they're interested in, whether it be detox, outpatient, CSS placement, provide transportation through Brewster, and follow up with them with recovery coaches.
They will call us to transport someone to a facility for detox, medical detox, or wherever it may be. It makes us feel great to be able to help out because it is a barrier for some people. They're unable to get these rides that they need because they may be going to Springfield. Sometimes they even go to Rhode Island. There's a facility in Rhode Island that we go to also. So it makes us feel great to be able to help out.
Hi, I'm Ann. I'm from the Champion program. I understand you have someone for us.
Yes, I am. Okay, she's right over here.
Okay.
All right, she's all set. I just have her ID.
Okay, ready?
What we've done is not just put a person in a detox, we've put a person into a pipeline of treatment, a continuum of treatment with constant follow-up by a recovery coach who's going to be always assisting and motivating this person to continue on to the next level of treatment.
I got your back. I'm here for you. I can support you in this. To see the active involvement of law enforcement within the community saying, we're not going to arrest you, we're not going to throw you in a cell or put cuffs on you, we're invested in you getting better, because if you get better, it's going to reduce crime and complications within our city. And we have an interest in you as a human being. I think that you can't replace those things.
Because we know that we've had a merry-go-round going on with detoxes for years, and that what we need to do is we need to help people make that decision to remain in treatment longer. And the longer we can keep them in treatment, then the odds go up significantly as they're in terms of them being able to stay sober when they leave.
I think the most wonderful thing about the program is the number of people that they've been able to help in such a short amount of time. In just 10 months in 2016, they served almost 300 people, and many of those people multiple times. And I think one of the things that they're proudest of, and I think is a huge success for them, is that 13% of those people, this was the first time that they had access treatment services. So this is the first time they tried to get help, and they came to the Champion Plan for that help.
We would argue that the Champion Plan is really at the cutting edge of policing. The Brockton Police Department is in a true partnership with the treatment community. Police traditionally address issues of the drug problem by attempting to arrest their way out of a problem. We know with pretty well documented evidence that there's limits to the arrest response.
Most of the clients that they receive or treat 87% of them are going into a detox program, and they're transported right to that program. The Champion Plan, the wait time between a client entering the program and the Champion Plan staff finding a treatment bed for them is less than 2 hours.
So it is really about spending a little bit of money on the front end of a problem in order to prevent the further escalation of a problem.
They worked with my counselors in treatment facilities. They worked with me when I left the treatment facility. And unfortunately, there was a time where I slipped, and you know what? They didn't give up. They didn't down me for it. They just said, that's okay. It's a part of recovery, and you'll come back.
The Champions Plan, to me, is a lifesaver. I can't even describe how grateful I am for the Champions Plan. It 100% saved my life. A lot of people, say that, throw that around, but I am 100% positive that I wouldn't be here without the Champions Plan.
You cannot, I don't care what anybody says, you cannot do this by yourself. You need help. You have to have other people to help you. And that's what the Champion program does. They are there you could call them at any time of the day and they will help you.
A little embarrassed, on my end, but I mean, all around it was, they were very nice and helpful. I wasn't there too long, probably an hour. My brother and my stepfather were there. And then they came down, picked me up, and it was a smooth process.
I usually tell people, if you're still alive, you still have a chance. And this is an amazing place that is available to help people when they're ready to make that decision, to get them help that they desperately need in a timely fashion. And sometimes that's hard for us to do on our own.
I have a 7-month-old daughter, and she's a happy baby because I'm happy. And I like to give a lot of gratitude to the Brockton Police and the Champion Plan, because my dream was to be a mother and go to school and get my life together, and it's done that for me.
So the most important thing that I like to share with the participants is that the Mayor and Gandara Center have created a safe place for them to come and get supports for their recovery. This is their space always. Whenever we're open, they can stop by for resources or support, or even just to speak with somebody, but we'll always be there for them.
Come through the door. Everybody's friendly. From the offices to the Champion that's going to walk you back, to the program once you're in it, and the 18 months of phone calls that you're going to receive afterwards. They're going to support you all the way through.
This program was designed to help you, to help people, and you have to take that first step in order for it to happen. So I would say please.
It's never too late. Walk in today.